We are given a graph of y equals fx where the maximum point is at a 14 and minimum point is at b 30. So it then passes through the origin at 0 0 as well. So for part I, we need to sketch the graph of y equals positive square root fx, which means it's only the positive part of the y square equals fx graph. So first we need to draw the y equals fx graph. Then we delete the portion below the x-axis for the original graph, which is this portion only. Then we square root the remaining y values and reflect the resultant graph in the x-axis. This is the standard steps for y squared fx graph. However, we only want to find a positive fx square root fx graph only. So it's only the portion above the x-axis. So we just need to delete a portion here. However, we don't need to reflect since we only want the one above the x-axis, the positive portion. However, we need to include this point where it passes the x-axis, thus this has to be a curve here. And when we square root 4, we get 2. We square root for y value, we square root 4, we get 2. We square root 0, we still get 0. For part 2 is y squared with fx graph, which is both the positive and negative value. So we just reflect whatever that for part I, we just reflect this whole graph to the bottom part. So we get y squared with fx. Then we need to have the same point as well. 1 equals negative 2 and 1, 2. For part 3, reciprocal graph, y equals 1 over fx. So for the steps for this type of graph, is we have to convert x-intercepts to vertical asymptotes or vertical asymptotes to x-intercepts, maximum points to minimum points or minimum points to maximum points. Increasing will be now decreasing or decreasing will be increasing, and the y values will now be 1 over y. So this point passes through the x-axis at x equals 3. So now there will be a vertical asymptote at x equals 3, as well as it passes through origin at x equals 0. So now there will be a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. And previously, the maximum point at a 1 over 4, 1 4, and now there will be a minimum point at a 1 1 quarter. So we can see from this graph that this portion here was previously increasing graph. So now it's actually a decreasing graph, and you still remain below the x-axis because so previously here it's actually an increasing then decreasing graph. So now it will be a decreasing and increasing graph which tends upon these two asymptotes. And this portion is previously increasing, so now it will be decreasing and tends upon the asymptote as well.